All right, good Tuesday morning, everyone. 48 First Alert Meteorologist Eric Burke. Apologies for the little late start. Had some issues getting everything set up and the stream ready to go, but here we are. It is 10:34 on your Tuesday. If you've been outside, you know what I'm going to tell you. It is hot, it is humid, and it's only going to get worse for the rest of the afternoon as well as for your Wednesday. Wednesday, actually probably the hotter, more humid of the 2 days. Just ask that you drink a lot of water. Stay cool, find some shade. If your AC goes out at home, make sure you're running some fans in your house, circulate that air, or always good options. Go walk around a mall, go to the library, go catch a movie. Just do something, find some AC somewhere if you run into the unfortunate situation of your air actually going out at your home. But yeah, heat safety, very important. I know it's summer. It gets hot here in Alabama. This is going to be a different kind of heat, especially so early in the summer season. We haven't had one of these really hot and humid stretches for a while here. So just some reminders. Use good judgment, good common sense, and you'll be just fine. We deal with this every year, but it is the first one of the season. So just some friendly reminders. Don't like to tell you what to do. You do you. But some friendly reminders coming your way. Heat advisory in effect for today for all counties, North Alabama, Southern Middle Tennessee. Heat advisory tomorrow for all counties, Northern Alabama, Southern Middle Tennessee. Goes through 7 o'clock. I don't think we'll have heat advisory criteria. There's a certain threshold of a duration of a heat index over a certain number that the National Weather Service has to meet that criteria in order to have that heat advisory in effect. So it could be extended into Thursday. We'll keep an eye on it. I think some of the storms we see popping up on Thursday will kind of limit us reaching that criteria for heat advisory. And we're going to talk about your storm chances, of course, coming up too. Just trying to keep an eye on all the comments here. Appreciate everyone joining me on this Tuesday. So peak heat index about 100 to 107 today. There's a chance that some of you, if you live in Northwest Alabama tomorrow for Wednesday, maybe 105 to 110, and that can't be ruled out. Just stay cool, stay hydrated. And then our storm chances increase. Should be pretty isolated for Thursday and Friday, and then into the weekend, things are more scattered. The better our storm chances, the lower our temperatures are. Saturday and Sunday, I think we're forecasting just a high of 90 degrees. So something we'll continue to watch here. Here's our orange graphic. Dangerous heat and humidity just for the heat index. Just avoid strenuous activity during the hottest part of the day, basically from now all the way through about 5 o'clock this evening. I know last night in my neighborhood, as the sun was going down, you heard all the lawnmowers firing up, and that's an excellent idea. That's the time to try and get some yard work done or cut the grass if you have to, just when it's not brutally hot and humid. If your job requires you to work outside, you know the drill by now. Light, loose-fitting clothing, wear your sunscreen, take some shade breaks, find some AC to cool down, make sure you're taking in plenty of water. Don't drink too much caffeine, coffee, tea, sweet tea, energy drinks, everything like that. You know, it's a diuretic, tends to kind of dry you out a little bit. But we go to your 3-day forecast here. So heat index well over 100 today. Yesterday we saw very, very isolated showers and storms popping up in Northwest Alabama. We did have one severe thunderstorm warning that meteorologist Jeff Denoyer was tracking for you, but for the most part, not expecting a whole lot as far as pop-up downpours and storms today. Tomorrow, 98. That's your forecast high temperature. Heat index for most of the afternoon, 103 or hotter. I mentioned some of you in Northwest Alabama, maybe pushing even 110. That's when it starts to get real dangerous, even a day where the pool doesn't fully cool you off. If you're laying out next to the pool, you're just covered in sweat. If you're in the pool, it's a little bit better, but you could still, with that sun just kind of beating down on you for several hours, starts to wear you out. Heat-related illnesses become more and more common. By Thursday, isolated showers and storms back in the forecast. A few more clouds coming in will knock down our temperatures into those mid-90s. We go out to Decatur, mostly sunny, maybe partly cloudy. We're starting to see that cumulus field build in a little bit. Temperature right now, Decatur, Pryor Field there at 88 degrees. Very calm conditions. That's another complaint I have. It's not just the heat and humidity, but it's the lack of any form of a breeze, just kind of that stagnant, humid air. Not great to be outside, and even just walking to your car and watch the leather seats. The seat belt can burn you. The steering wheel can burn you when you get in your car if it's been sitting out in the sun for a while. Go out to Marshall County, Gunnersville. Fly HSV Delta camera there. and that temperature sensor is still not cooperating, but we are mostly sunny. All right, so here's the actual air temperature. Right now, temperature's already in the upper 80s. Don't see any low 90s yet, but it's coming. This is the problem, though, is this soupy air that we have, all that Gulf moisture streaming in with that south-southeasterly wind with the dew point in the mid-70s. Very uncomfortable. Dew point right now 77 up there in Pulaski, 76 in Coleman. And then you look at your heat index, we've got 101 already in Albertville. 95 is what it feels like in beautiful Scottsboro, 97 Fort Payne, 99 from Pulaski to Athens, 98 Decatur. Feels like 97 out in the Shoals. And we'll be in the triple digits before you know it. The wind is just kind of light and variable, very, very calm conditions today. Light wind, maybe 3 to 5 miles per hour. The actual air temperature will continue to warm up. This is not factoring in that humidity, so we'll be in the mid to upper 90s, eventually hitting about 97. As we look at future radar hour by hour here over the next couple of hours, just pop-up downpours possible, some thunder, lightning, maybe some brief gusty winds, but even the model is not showing as much coverage of any potential downpours or storms as we go through the afternoon into the early evening. Overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, we stay mostly clear. Temperatures tomorrow morning could even be upper 70s, low 80s. That would be the warmest morning we've seen in a long time. Now tomorrow we do start to see some pop-up showers and storms, and the model's being just a touch more aggressive with that. So a more wide look at your Wednesday using future radar and some of the model data is here. Looks like it's trying to generate some storms off to our east into parts of Georgia, East Tennessee. More clouds start to push in. That might cap our warming a little bit, but if we see the sun in the morning, temperatures will be in the 90s before you know it. But expecting some isolated pop-up showers and storms should come to an end as soon as we get closer to sunset there. We lose our daytime heating. Now into Thursday, this is when we start to go back to the isolated, widely scattered shower and storm potential. Temperatures will still be in the 90s, still very humid. Not sure if we'll hit heat advisory criteria, but expect more heavy rain, gusty winds, frequent lightning with that too. By Friday, starting off partly to mostly cloudy, then some more sun starts to move in. Friday afternoon could bring us some pop-up showers and storms, and then into the weekend we are looking at more scattered shower and storm potential, and that's why our temperatures are a little bit cooler. Speaking of the weekend, by the numbers, 90 Saturday and Sunday, still very humid, so the heat index probably in the upper 90s to lower 100s, and we'll see some scattered showers and storms developing both Saturday afternoon and Sunday. Still looking at plenty of dry hours as we go through that weekend. Seeing, yep, no one really commenting today, and that's perfectly fine. Maybe it's too hot. You're just hanging out in the AC. That's cool too. But high pressure stays parked on top of us over the southeast U.S. Big cluster of rain and storms. Could be stronger in nature up there into parts of northern Missouri, Iowa, into Illinois, as well as Wisconsin. For tonight, 74 overnight, clear skies, calm winds. Could see some patchy fog again. That's just kind of been the thing lately. We've got a lot of soil moisture, especially if you see some showers or one of those downpours today. Temps in the mid, maybe upper 90s tomorrow. We will see some more clouds coming in by the afternoon, going with that pop-up shower or storm chance. And that's about it for your Wednesday, just dangerously hot and humid. And then we finally get to your extended 10-day forecast here by Thursday and Friday, going with those isolated shower and storms, and mainly during that afternoon, evening time frame, the hottest, most humid part of the day. Scattered showers and storms developing as we go into the weekend, and looks like the early part of next work week, the week leading up to the 4th of July, starts off a bit more active as far as rain and storm potential. But looking at some of the longer range models that do include the 4th of July, that would essentially be your 11th day on your 10-day forecast. That's where we start to see some drier skies, and hopefully that's the case because it's the 4th of July. One of my favorite holidays. I will be working, but still one of my favorite holidays to just go out and do something fun with the family, watch some fireworks, eat some hot dogs, go to the pool, whatever your routine is. But yeah, that's about it for Weather Extra here on this Tuesday. Just stay hydrated, stay cool, use good judgment, good common sense, know the signs and symptoms of heat-related illness. I'll be on Tennessee Valley Living with Peyton Walker at 11 a.m. and, of course, your newscast at noon with Gina Benitez. So have a good Tuesday, stay cool. Hang out in the AC. I've got nothing planned this afternoon, and I'm okay with it. Hope you have a great day, everyone. Thanks for your time.